Okay, then. The topic of anger, it is Maria, because there are many ways that I can deal with my emotions and the things that in life. Maybe journaling, sending a bajillion voice messages to my friends. Hi, If you're watching, then This is just another version of those voice messages in a way. But yeah. So, I truly want to speak from like my higher self perspective in a way. AKA, okay, we talked. Anger is basically just shielding your pain, right? So I feel hurt by this person, right? How do I go forward? Communication, right? But communication can be so exhausting. And honestly, like, I have felt this way before with other people, right? Even when you care about people, even when you love them, sometimes they can like do something that's so infuriating. Like, I remember once, like, one of my like friends that I really do love and I truly care about so much, and they are such an amazing person. They are, but they just did one thing that like pissed me off so much that like I think I was angry for like 2 3 days, and I was just like screaming. Not to them, obviously, or to like anyone like that. It's just more like it was screaming to like voice messages to my friends, being like, but only because I had a lot on my plate and something that did not, did, that did wasn't cool and all that. Obviously, I like to think of myself as a very calm and chill person, and most people would agree. But I'm also human and I have emotions, and that's completely okay. It's okay for me to not be calm and positive and, chill, let's say, all the goddamn time. It's okay. I'm a human being. Of course, when I feel like I'm being mistreated, or like it feels like, my time isn't valuable to another person, or I feel disrespected, or etc., etc., I'm gonna get angry. And I should get angry. I remember like there was a list herself said actually that anger is actually just are you even caring about yourself in a way. Because like I actually get that too, because like anger could also be that. Because if you didn't care about yourself, right, then you wouldn't care that you were hurt, and you wouldn't like try to like evoke that emotion of anger, right? You wouldn't like try to reason that. You're like, okay, someone hurt me, okay, I don't care about myself enough to get angry about how I feel. How about that? So, anger is okay, but also it's really important to address anger and to address the root of that anger, obviously. So, let's talk about that, right? But at the same time, I want to like respect everyone's privacy, so I am gonna be like vague, but at the same time, I don't think that's a bad thing because we're human beings, right? And most situations that we will go through are going to be similar anyways. So what's the point of me sharing the details when you get the feeling? Get the feeling that just someone did something, that's enough of an explanation, I would say, in my eyes. Yeah. So, look, for me, I remember just telling my friend how like I can tolerate a lot of things. I'm a very calm person, and I am, and I'm not gonna repeat myself. I've already said that, but like a thing that I said that I did not tolerate was being disrespected, and I even said, that's one of the reasons like I cannot be a teacher. Just being disrespected, I cannot. I thought. Turns out, of course, I need to tolerate that, I suppose, and I do. I can tolerate it, but at the same time, I shouldn't have to, especially when like, look, if it's like a child, then you can talk to the child. I don't know, like it's a child, you're like, okay, it's a child. But if it's someone else that's like, around your age, or it's older, or whatever, then it's different, obviously. And obviously it's different if it's, based on gender as well. Just because like I don't know, it's just like men disrespecting me is like a whole different like new level of anger to me than a woman, I would say. Like women, okay, firm ground, assertive, not cool girl, boundaries. But a man, and like it depends on what they do, right? Because for example, like let's say shut up, right? Like for me, someone telling me to shut up pisses me off so much because with my journey in my life, I was, I don't know what we want me to say, selectively mute or whatever. I would barely talk, okay? Barely talk. Most of my, like, I don't know, childhood to say. Like, I was just that one girl who just barely even talked. And it's not like I enjoyed doing that. Like sometimes me, I don't know, it's just the way I was, I would say, or whatever. But or I don't know, I feared and had fears, and I don't know, whatever else that I had, right? So for me to like be able to finally speak up, finally speak my mind, finally gain that courage, do that work, acknowledge what happened, why I wasn't talking, and realizing and just gaining my own voice, and actually using it has been like a long journey for me, right? And when someone tells me to shut up, especially thinking that, I'm a woman, like I'm a girl, right? As a girl, we just being quiet is so praised and so annoying. And just the fact that there are women right now who literally cannot speak because of the state of their country, right? Or the fact that I've always felt like I wasn't being heard because I was a girl, or like I wasn't being respected because I was a girl, like I wasn't giving them as much attention because I was a girl. I feel like through the education system per se, specifically, let's say, right? And all those things, right? Or like just all the sexism that I had to face in my own life, all the like disgusting things like I have to experience and acknowledge and think about just because I am a girl and I go through life just existing as a girl, And there's something that just ticks my brain. It doesn't just ticks my brain, but it's just like it pisses me off so much, when a guy tells me that, okay? Because it's like, it's annoying. It's so annoying and mind-boggling. Like, yes, tell a woman who's trying to speak her mind to shut up. Yeah, because that's what we need in this world. More women not talking, right? Because especially when you know about history, right? And the way that women have been silenced throughout time. And the way that they have been really freaking disgusting. I don't know what they call them, like cage things that like they would use on like women who talked a lot or gossiped or whatever, and like even in America, they were just like a metal like chain as if you're a freaking bear because you talked, because your wife talked too much. And it's just like, you pair that, all that history, all my inner work and all that, and like a guy telling me to shut up, especially when I have something important to say, I am mad. I am mad. But I am controlling my anger, And all that, and it's not like it's not what happened today. That happened in our time, Yeah, that's why I would say like that specifically, like again, like a man disrespecting versus a woman is just like so different in my eyes. Because okay, a woman, okay, internalized misogyny, right? Okay, not always, okay, whatever, I don't know why you would feel the need to disrespect someone. Okay, maybe everyone has their own reasons, and everyone has their own ideas of respect, right? Of like, oh, respect is wrong, or like, oh, respect is just a decent thing that you just give one another, right? But yeah, it can be exhausting to have to like, I don't know, deal with that. Because at the same time, you can understand and can acknowledge that people who are being disrespectful, being rude, being ignorant, right? They have their own issues and their own stuff to work on. But if they refuse to work on and they just remain stagnant, then that gets exhausting. And if you're gonna remove them from your life, then it becomes so exhausting, And obviously, well, what can you do? You can either just remove yourself from the situation, remove the person, or what? Tolerate it. Try, like, it's just, Like, I really need to take a deep breath and, like, to be thinking. Because this thing does need time to think, to process, and to not say the wrong thing, right? But it's just, like, that's exhausting to have so much empathy and understanding for people, I would say, when your basic boundaries are being crossed, when your work is not being acknowledged nor appreciated or undervalued. And it's just, when you tailor, like, when you put everything together, it's just, like, not ideal, right? Obviously. And you might be thinking, well, yeah, why can't you just like remove the person or remove yourself from the situation, right? I can't. I can't because, this thing matters to me a lot. And that person, what? You want me to say that person matters to me a lot? No. That person matters to me in the sense of I wish you the best. I hope you're okay and well. Decent human type. I'm trying to have empathy, but it gets like genuinely like exhausting. Like I know I'm repeating myself, but it's just like how I feel, and I'm tired of neglecting the way I feel and like putting my feelings, on the side for whatever I'm working on. It's just not the way to go. And trying to like explain to someone over and over and over and over again that their behavior is wrong and that you don't appreciate it, meanwhile they're not trying to be better. It's just, and like they even try to blame you. It's just exhausting. I know I'm repeating myself, but it is. I hate reasoning my emotions. But I feel like even saw TikTok being like, you don't have to reason your emotions all the time. You can just feel them. Okay, then what would my higher self say or think or do, right? My higher self really genuinely try to take the talking stage route again and again and again to the person listen. Because at the same time, I'm acknowledging that like it is not my job to fix or help this person, right? Okay, help, I'm open to helping, but like you cannot help someone that does not understand that they need help. Okay, you cannot do that. You just can't. Maybe you can, I don't know, but possibly you can, but it's just like so exhausting and so draining, and at the same time it is not my job. And especially when it comes to men, right? Because like it is not my job as a woman to teach men basic empathy or to be human beings, right? And I see that with other women, being like that, like men just like discover this basic concept so late in life, like it's exhausting, or like that they need a girlfriend or someone or whatever, a mother, a friend, a babysitter apparently, to teach them how to be human beings and be decent human beings, and I'm just not in the business of doing that. I am just generally not in the business of doing that. I'm not like, I did not sign up for that. I did not sign up for anything like that. And like that's just how I feel, and it gets exhausting. And like even trying to like reason with this person about all of these things that I'm thinking and feeling, and they would just not understand. They wouldn't even listen to me. How am I supposed to communicate with someone that's not willing to listen? Right? So, it's just so weird because like even myself, like I would just like tone down my anger or just like play down my feelings of, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad, or like, oh, that was but you know what, no, like I feel like I've grown up gaslighting myself so much. Like ever since I was like a little kid, I would just gaslight myself, okay? And I'm tired of doing that. For what? For who? For what? For friends? For a boy? For what? For like literally, like genuinely, like I'm just tired of trying to dig in and try to find the best version, like the good in everyone. Like I still believe there's good in everyone, but genuinely I am not in the business of gaslighting myself to like try and fight that. Okay, but like I don't think this person is like a bad human being at all. Of course not. Of course it's good in them, right? But if you not acknowledge that you did something wrong and try to improve towards like me, okay, then I'm like, personally, I would just cut you off, as I should. And then that's the thing that I'm like thinking about. I'm like, my higher self would just cut this person off or remove myself from the situation, right? But I cannot remove myself from the situation. I can, but I don't want to, And I'm like, I'm not gonna throw everything away because of a boy. Genuinely, like, you just have to find another way to like deal with this. But at the same time, it's like that's the thing. I don't want to deal with this, right? Like, I don't want to be dealing with this. I don't have to, like, do this, right? Even though, like, I have to, right? Because, like, what's the other option? Just ignoring that person and just, like, try to keep, like, as a cold, like, you know, relationship with them as possible. Like, it's just, I really blocked their number. I'm thinking about just blocking them everywhere, but I can't. You know, I just don't tolerate, like, I just can't. I can, but I don't want to. So yeah, I think I'll just have a meeting. And I don't know. I just, yeah, just like really think about it. Talk with my other people, let's say, that are more close related to that. But it's not, it's like, cause it's like, or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't even bother, you know? Because I deserve peace in my life. And I genuinely believe that, like, things like that are, like, a mess and, like, cause all this uncertainty, all this, like, mixed emotions, all this chaos are not worth my time or energy. Like, I literally just think of it like a string, many strings, like, are just a knot, right? If that's how, like, your friendship or, like, relationship with someone feels like, it's just not right in my eyes. It's not. Like, I genuinely believe that, like, when it comes to, like, the right person, the right friendships, the right relationships with, you know, whatever, you know, whatever criteria, but I'm talking relationships, I'm not talking about romantic relationships, I'm talking about, like, all kinds of relationships. So it'd be like family, acquaintance, friendship, work, or etc., you know. When they're right, they're easy. You don't have to think, you don't have to worry. Genuinely, you don't have to be, like, stressed and angry and have drama or whatever chaos in your life. They're, like, simple and easy. Like, honestly, like, I have friendships in my life where, like, we never had an argument, like, a fight or whatever. And, like, having fights with someone, like, constantly and, like, screaming and being disrespectful like that, it's just not normal. It genuinely isn't. Like, I've met so many people in my life. I've had, like, so many friends in my life, you know, so many acquaintances, talk to so many people, right? And such behavior to me is just, like, mind-boggling. Of course, like, it's not the first time that, like, I've had to, like, deal with arguments or fighting, right? But, like, last time I had to, like, deal with stuff like that was like when I was, what, 13 or something. And then, like, you know, it's just like some people are just not compatible, you know, and that's completely okay. And I just have to accept it and just, like, you know, do what's right. Generally, like, I need to do what's best for me and for others, right? And if this person, like, keeps creating chaos, and, you know, like, I felt it feels like I was the only one trying to reason and, like, keep them in, and them just making my life so hard right now, that I'm just like, it's just, I know I'm talking more about my situation than actual anger, the concept, I know. And probably this video's not gonna make it, I know. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But, like, feels nice talking. Instead of just being angry and just, I don't know. You know, it's just like, this person, like, you know, like, I really tried reasoning with other people to get into detail, so I cannot. I'm just really need to talk with the people about this. Okay, well, I guess now I know what I need to do, which is nice. So, thank you, Maria, for giving me the space to talk and to figure my stuff out without any distractions. That's nice. I actually really like making this videos because it allows me to slow down and spend time with, like, my own ideas, thoughts, minds, just, like, be present in a new way, right? It's better than watching, like, bajillion shows and videos and movies and whatever, you know? Or even, like, sending voice messages, because, like, I don't know. It's different when you're having a dialogue versus a monologue, right? And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like most people don't even, like having monologues anymore. Not anymore, like, they don't have, like, they avoid them like fire, because they're scared of their own mind and their own thoughts, right? Can't relate. But at the same time, hey, guilty in the sense of I have not been allowing myself to have monologues, because I don't even know why I haven't been writing in my journal, even though like I've always loved writing in my journal. And another topic that I wanted to kind of discuss is kind of like practicing when I preach, right? But not only that, in the sense of like, I remember, was only last year. Well, now it's 2 years ago, cause yeah, when I was doing French, advanced or whatever, and I remember, I don't know, what it was that I mentioned or asked, but I kind of told my classmates, we were a small class, right, to do something, right? It was something that was beneficial, I don't even know, to them, right? But they didn't want to vote for me. I don't remember the details, honestly, but I remember my French teacher telling me, like, why am I trying to like tell the people to do the thing, like to do the thing that would like help them, instead of I just doing the thing, like, why am I telling other people to apply to X opportunity, when I can just apply to X opportunity, right? Because like, personally, like, I feel like I win more when other people win, genuinely. Like, other people's happiness is my happiness. Like, I love to see my friends and even the people around me win and do great things. Like, that makes me happy. That makes me more happy than me actually winning or doing great things, generally. Like, I just love that. I love seeing people in general thrive and be happy and get everything that they want in this world, like, I just, I don't, yeah, I thrive from that. Like, I get happy seeing that. Like, yes, you go, girl, you go, bro, I'll be your biggest cheerleader, you go do that, go chase that dream, go do that thing, but it's like kind of like making me realize, you know what, I need to start cheering for myself. I need to start, I've had this conversation with my own self a while back when I had a crush on a guy, like 2 years ago again. Yeah, like, was like my first crush or whatever. I know you're like, what, your first crush was like 2 years ago? Oh, it's a long story. That's another topic for another time. But yeah, it's like I just wanted this person to win because, I like them, right? So I was like, I even like wrote them a note being like, I'm rooting for you or whatever. And it's like, Maria, like, Maria, like, you need to be rooting for yourself, And like, personally, I would say guilty. Like, guilty, like, I feel like I need to be more comfortable with doing that, right? Like, rooting for my own self, going for the things that I want, me getting the opportunity, me applying for that position, that thing, that whatever, right? So yeah, just a little like reminder of being a go-getter, perhaps. Yeah, I just, instead of just like telling other people, because also, I don't know, because I've talked about, like, I've thought about this before, even like I wanted to mention this, right? But I thought about it beforehand. I'm like, why is that, right? Is it because, like, I don't know, I don't want to be doing things alone, perhaps, or something like that? Because, like, okay, yeah, I don't know, it just feels like maybe I just want to introduce more people to the things that make me the person that I am and helped me so much, right? Yeah, I feel like it's right because, like, I've done like a lot of things already, and of course there are more things to be done and blah blah blah, but like, I just want to help people, in that sense as well. Yeah, I feel like it's mainly the thing that I said before. But the thing about being alone is like a whole other topic, I would say. This is my first week, kind of like gap year mode, I would say, in a way. Where I hope it's recording, because it would be a shame if I wasn't recording this whole time. Please, I hope it's recording. Please, okay. My first week, gap year mode, right? And it's been like I don't know, I didn't really time to like settle in, right? Create the habits, give myself time to rest. I had like a long week last week as well and all that, but it felt like a bit alone. But then, like I sent my friend voice messages about it. How, like, my friends who are like a year younger than your senior year, so they're super busy. My friends are my age, like, have like flown away, living in different cities, different countries now. And and everyone else, I don't know, acquaintances or such. I don't know, I haven't seen so long, right? But you know what? I'm realizing that it's okay. It's like an opportunity to catch up with people that I haven't caught up in a long time. Even today, like my mom really ran into like my like childhood best friend. It's so cute to think about that, and yeah, and like she went over to like have a coffee and all that, and it would be nice to do that actually. I don't know, especially now that we grew up and all that. It's just, I feel so nice to reconnect with the people that knew you when you were a child in a way, Just, we didn't really hang out as teenagers. And of course, we live far and, life and all that. But it's nice to be able to reconnect now, I would say. And then, like, other people came to mind. And you know what? Like, I realized that, like, I am a very open person. And it kind of made me sad that like I'm really happy that I have people to like go out to with and all that, but like it's just my favorite people. I can't, and that's the thing that like kind of hurt me, kind of made me sad, how like because like my favorite people, my favorite like friends, like I can't see them. That makes me sad, rightfully so. Okay, like of course, like I'm happy that I get an opportunity to like my child, friend. Yay, okay, let's go, fun. And other people, of course, that I'm gonna be reaching out. But yeah, I don't know. I feel how like when I was like going to uni, it was very easy to socialize and to go out with people, right? Because like oh, I have like a 1 hour free, you're also free. Let's go grab a coffee. Let's go blah blah blah. But like when you're not, it feels like I have to be booking appointments with people, and I don't want to be booking appointments with friends. I don't want to be doing that, but I feel like I need to, and that's okay. And of course, life is busy, and that's okay. And it's from one moment. I don't know. I want to be able to just like text a friend or call a friend and be like, hey, are you free this afternoon? Let's go get ice cream or whatever, instead of having to be like book a whole week in advance. Like it's giving like I feel like, and I even like send like a voice message being like, bro, I think I can get like a dental appointment in like sooner than a week. And like seeing my friend is like harder than like booking like a dental appointment. Yeah. I remember I feel like I told this guy how like I see my friends like once every couple of months. Like even like my really good friends, that's how often I see them. Yeah. 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 And I mean, and, it's like for most people it's like strange, right? Rightfully so. I remember I did have this thing for a while where like, yeah, like 2 years ago now. It's kind of crazy that it's been 2 years, but yeah. And my friend would like meet up every week, every Friday, which was so fun. I really loved it. I looked always like forward to it. But we had to stop because senior year and all that, and now uni and all that. It kind of sucks, It was nice to have someone like, like being able to see like one of your friends like weekly. Now I see them not even monthly. Like, what am I supposed to say? Once in a season. Genuinely, like I think I and some of my friends like in uni, because we used to go to the same uni, right? And we're like, when was the last time we saw each other? Like I don't know, like it was September, right? I think the last time we saw each other was like spring or summer. Okay, you might be thinking like, oh, summer's not like, honestly, I don't even think summer. I haven't even no, I haven't seen her all summer. It was spring. Imagine, and we live in the same city, right? And that's the thing. I'm like, bro, I'm struggling to meet up with my friends that like live in the same city, let alone with my friends that live in different cities and then different countries. Yeah. But all is well. I'm actually like doing my first like driving lesson tomorrow. Well, today, me, it's past 12. It's probably like 2 a.m. right now. Hopefully it's not 3. It might be 3 a.m. Let me check. Okay, it's 2:50. It's not 3 a.m. yet. Yeah. Yeah, actually I have like a pretty busy day today. Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, so I'm gonna like, do room. And after that, like my mom told me to actually like go and give them my phone to like fix it, like fix the screen and also like the battery. Which honestly that would be great. I kind of want to ask them to like fix the mic as well, because like the mic is really bad. Because like I did drop my phone in water. Yeah. Yeah, and I've dropped it a lot and all that. I feel like that's why and also like I've had this phone for like 5 years. I've been meaning to get a new one, even though obviously like free Congo, and if you know, it's not good to like buy like new phones. But I did have mine for 5 years. Okay, and I promise the next phone that I'm gonna keep it for 5 more years as well. I promise. Okay. I can't believe I've had my phone for 5 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. Literally, like even more than 5 years actually, because I got my phone in like summer of 2019. Yeah, and now it's like autumn of 2024, and we're going for 2025. I'm gonna be 20 soon. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. So yeah, and also with time, like battery gets damaged and all that. So yeah, it feels nice talking. This feels like therapy. It might be. This is better than ChatGPT. I saw TikToks being like, best service is ChatGPT. Honestly, guilty. I've been on it. I reposted that TikTok. literally, like even a couple of days ago, I was just like asking ChatGPT which you need to go to. Do you hear that? I thought it was like my alarm for a second. No, it's like the ship. I guess it's leaving. I don't think you can hear it. Can you hear it? I don't think so. But yeah. It's like 30 minutes of therapy. And look, I feel like I'm learning, like I look human throughout the whole video, I think. It's nice. Yeah, and the quality, the audio quality is probably good. If, it actually recorded. Okay. I think with that being said, like I'm done for today's video. For today's little therapy session. Maybe I should title this Therapy with Maria. Therapy with Maria on the date. No, the date is like too exposing, I would say. And then I don't know. And the people who whatever. It's like Therapy with Maria, I guess part 1. Yeah, episode 1. I guess like I don't know, I feel like for me personally right now, I feel like embracing the unknown, embracing new possibilities, going with the flow more, I would say. Yeah, like just I feel like we get like so caught up with like the idea that the idea of how we want our life to play out and to look, right? And like we can get mad and angry and sad and hurt and whatever when things don't go that way, right? But honestly, life, they really ever do, all that. But kind of acknowledging how like things can actually play out in a better way than you've actually thought of or pictured or imagined or planned, and acknowledging that and just keeping like an open mind and like having faith, I would say. And just personally, I just want to I don't trusting the universe, I would say. Like personally, I've always felt at my best when I've just been like trusting the universe and God, and all that, like having faith, and I don't care what other people believe, and like I respect everything that anyone ever believes, even of religions, even if even no religion and all that. But like I don't feel like I should be limited and like knock myself down for believing in things and just being like, oh yeah, it's kind of like I feel like I can't like get annoyed with this, like I've seen those TikToks like, who's gang and why don't they support you and all that, like yeah, I believe in the universe and God, and I want to have faith in the universe and God and like the plan that they have for me. And I do have an idea of the plan, but I also want to keep an open mind and see where life takes me. And yeah, I think it would be nice to document it and, you know, have it for you to see and for me to see as well. With that being said, I think I'm done with my therapy session for today. Yeah, I feel like now I can actually like relax and not have bottled up anger in me. Just nice. I really hope it recorded. Okay, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. To whoever's watching, if someone is watching, it's cute. I love you. That's very sweet. I love you. Wow. I love you so much. And I know I've already said it. And I know I want to say thank you so much again. But like, no, it's because I feel it and I mean it, okay? So yeah, if all that being said, I guess my phrase is like kisses the next time. So bye.